I originally recorded this earlier, but I sent it to Mrs. Bolt instead of Mrs. Ely. So I had to completely redo it because I didn't save it because I'm amazing. Alright, so getting down to my speech actually. So what we have is my written TED Talk speech on drag racing. So here we go. So accomplishing things in life allows one to branch out and try new things they've never done before. In my case, I decided to try something new, and that was drag racing. Luckily, during the course of my project, I wasn't pulled over or had to face the consequences of getting a ticket or by getting into a car accident. That definitely would have sucked to have a ticket for that, and my other ticket I got a few months ago. For my project, I decided to race my BMW 5 Series 525 Xi Drive against multiple cars that are like in different classes. So for my first goal, I raced against the typical Draper Mom car, also known as the Suburban. Obviously, since it was my first race, I wasn't like extremely proud about it, since it was, a Suburban. But what my goal was, I was trying to find like an advantage to be faster and win races. So the race wasn't too close, and I beat the Suburban by a long shot. Driving the car, my car, in manual shift compared to automatic allows you to get like the max amount of power from your car compared to just automatic, so it switches whenever it needs to. But if you don't manual drive the car, then you risk like losing the race, because like then you can't make sure everything you need to go happens. So for my second goal, I raced a Nissan Murano, which is faster than a Suburban. What I learned through that race was that pushing the RPMs into the 7,000s allowed me to get as much power as I needed without going into the red zone, which like completely destroys your car pretty much if driven too much like that. And then for my final goal, I raced a BMW rival known as Audi. Obviously, I raced against an Audi A4 2.0 turbocharged. Originally during the race, in the very beginning, my car had the lead, but then, like the Audi's turbo kicked in and then I lost. So it kind of sucked, but because my car had faster acceleration, but right when the turbo kicked in, I lost. So it was a pretty fun race though. In conclusion though, I learned a lot about drag racing, how much fun it can be if precautions are taken. Like if I wasn't paying attention, I could have hurt someone, or like my buddies who were standing in the road when we were racing to start the race. If like a car got out of control or something hit them, it'd be really bad. So it's like the important thing is to always like make sure people are not in the way. Always be careful. But if you don't do that, then you're kind of just like screwed. I mean, I was racing in front of the West Jordan City Hall, I think, and that was pretty funny. But one thing I will say though is that even though I didn't beat my goal, it was really fun. It was a good experience, and always be aware when racing. And be sure to have a fast car if you want to stand a chance against a willing competitor. So yeah, that is my presentation. All right.